Hey, what's up, guys? Vegas J is back, and today we are going to be playing some live Baccarat. We have a brand new shoe starting. I don't traditionally play the first shoe, but today what we're going to do is we're going to do I don't know if it's called the follow me strategy, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to follow each side until we see a little chop happening, and I'll explain how this works. In my opinion, it's just my opinion, this is the best way to play Baccarat. It's consistent. It's fairly easy to follow. You don't have to do too much. And, oh, nice. I was going to... Traditionally, just for the record, regardless of this win, if I were to play an opening hand, I would typically go for the banker, just statistically wise, right? That doesn't mean a banker is going to come up every time. In fact, you see a lot of players pop up first, or a lot of ties pop up first sometimes. So, anyway... I'm just going to be following along, and I'll explain how or when I switch sides. And as you can see, so this is the day 6 of the challenge to get $10,000. Oh, damn, nice one for the player. Oh, natural, no, let's go, baby. This is day 6 for the $10,000 challenge, and you'll notice something over here. My balance, 1625. Yeah, I took a pretty strong, I'm doing $1 for now. I took a pretty strong loss over the weekend. I really have no excuse, man, other than just I was testing different strategies, not playing my game. My game, it's not like it's, fantastic or anything, but, I was doing $1,200 a day. That's my highest, rather. I made $1,200 in one day. Not every day, but I made $1,200 in one day. And then I don't know what the hell happened, dude. I just, for some strange reason, started testing a bunch of different strategies on my live account. Like, why would you do that? If something's working, why would you switch? So, basically, we had banker. I bet on banker. Player just popped up. So, we're going to do, we're going to player, right? Okay, sorry, I got a text message. Okay. All right, so we got banker, player. We're going to follow the last winner until we see a little bit of a chop, and you'll see what chop is. Ooh, nice. God, I wish... I don't rarely do I bet pairs, but that's pretty cool. A tie. So on ties, I typically sit out. I just wait. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I just sit out to see what's going to happen. Okay, so it went to player. So we're going to follow player. And we're not behind or anything. No, yeah, we're still flat at the moment. Now I'm using $1 units. Mainly because I need to kind of build my confidence back up, honestly. I've been trying so many damn strategies that I'm like, this is silly, dude. Get back to yours. And let's win some money, man. Right? How are we going to win $10,000 if we're following everybody else's strategy? Oh, 9, baby. Let's go. So again, this strategy is not new. This is a tried and true system. People have used, this is not mine by any means. People have played this way for quite some time. Gambling with Jimmy, I think, plays. He has like 3 different ways that he plays. The Roulette master, who is now the Baccarat master as well, I believe, he kind of throws some strategies out like this. And some of the other players that actually live play, they'll stick to a strategy similar to this. Now, when you get into a chop, meaning like player banker, that's where you're gonna need to make some adjustments. Because if you don't, and Jimmy will tell you this as well, you will get flatlined. Think about that for a second. If you're following the leader and it's going player banker, but you happen to be on the different sequence of banker player, you are gonna get destroyed. Most chops, not all of them, right? But most chops will last about 8 hands. It's rare for them to go longer than that, but that doesn't mean that doesn't happen, because it does a ton of time. Hold on. I took a picture because I wanted you guys to see this, because this is effing ridiculous. Hold on a second. That's a great win. Look, we got 4 in a row. Dominance is occurring. We're going to stick with it. We're going to stick with it until it breaks. But I took this photo because I wanted you guys to see this, pardon my language, I want to say shit, but look at this. Shoot. I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that. Look at that. 17 players. 17 players in a row. Unbelievable. Now, granted, there's some ties in there, But dude, I've never seen that before. Now I've seen 17 bankers. Hold on real quick. So you know what? We're sticking to the strategy. I keep second guessing changing, and that's stupid. So we're gonna play the shoe together. Hope you guys have a good time. I'm explaining what I'm playing and how I'm playing it. And yeah, man, ask questions, talk shit, whatever. I'm trying to get locked in. My goal, and it's a stretch, man, but I've got to, no doubt, I have got to hit 2100 today. And if I follow my strategy, there should be no reason not to. Now, naturally, I'm going to start upping some bets here. That is what it is. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players pretty much in a row. I'm going to sit this one out. No. Yes, I'm going to sit this one out. And here's why. I'm playing at this particular moment kind of like a double up strategy, meaning, you know, you lose one bet, you double up. In an instance, which is so funny that I'm talking about this right after I just showed you the contrary. Banker should be coming up here pretty soon, right? Oh, now we got a tie. Now this changes everything. You just saw it. We saw 17 straight players, and it was like player, player, tie. Player, player, tie. A tie, just so you guys know, little Baccarat secret, does not break the streak. Don't think that just because a tie occurred that the player streak is over. Because in most cases it isn't. It'll go another 3. You just saw it. It'll go another 3 more players. Now, as I'm saying this, of course, Banker's going to win. But you saw it, man. It was right here. Like, dude, I was tripping out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so player wins. I literally was like, this is insane. Now, naturally, I wasn't betting it completely the way I should have, because I'm trying this stupid other strategy, which is counter to trend betting. So pissed at myself, man. Ugh. I was at like 20. Where was I at? I was at $2,100. And I was doing it for YouTube, thinking, hey man, cool, dude, let me show you guys some live strategies. Not my own, but some other ones, and I basically just screwed myself. But we're getting back on it, boys. Player again. See, a great example of following the trend. Now, I obviously have been talking, and I haven't been following it. Now I know what you're thinking. Dude, bet Banker. Bet Banker. And even if Banker comes up, that's not the right play, man. The right play is to stick with the dominance. If player's the one that's, you know, winning, then you bet that. I mean, this is very similar to that last hand I saw this morning. I was like, so upset with myself that I didn't just play that way. Look, imagine if you were like, again, this is where I got in. Imagine if you were counter betting. God dog it. Okay. Imagine if you were counter betting this. I'm just going to bet it for argument's sake. You would be getting hosed right now. Like, you would be getting destroyed. You would have already gone through your bankroll in most cases. So this, again, what we're doing is we're following the leader. When we're not going to reach 3 losses in a row because we're going to kind of see how that happens with regards to the chop. And 3 losses okay, cool. So Banker popped up, which is expected at this point. So we're going to do 2 on Banker. 2 on Banker. You should probably do 3, but I'm just going to go 2 since we're talking. Because what I want to show you is the strategy, right? We're following the last leader. We're paying attention to chops. You know, we're going to follow the system, which is important. Stick to the system. Now, you're going to have to make some variable changes along the way for when a chop happens or something like that. Like this may happen right now. Perfect, beautiful 9. Oh, tie. Tricky. And you guys know what happens with a tie, right? 2, sorry. We sit out. Let's see what's going to happen. So we're currently at a $2 bet right now. Well, we're not on here, but our next bet will be $2. What's her name? You used to be able to scroll over and see their names. It's kind of weird. But they don't, I don't know, whatever. Sorry if you guys can hear a lawnmower. There's some guys out there doing some lawn stuff. Appreciate you guys joining me today. Please subscribe. Like the video if you like it. You don't have to like it if you don't like it. But do subscribe, though. Player. All right, so we got a little bit of a tricky situation. We're just going to bet. We're going to do one here, and here's why. Actually, we're just going to do one here because we're following the leader. Ties don't necessarily break anything, so we want to be careful of a chop happening. I don't want to speak about that because then it happens and I lose, but but if you can recognize it early, you can get on it and ride that bad boy. Okay, 2, 3. Banker. Okay, just like what I was referring to. So you kind of don't even think about the ties being real because I mean it's real, but you know what I mean. So look, you got player, banker, pattern-wise, player should show up. Now, because I don't have a clear, like you don't have to play every hand, but since I don't have a clear indication of where it's going to go, from an educated standpoint, I'm just going to say probabilities, I should have said, not educated, but from a probability standpoint, player should pop up, but banker won, right? So now, since I didn't know that, that's great. I didn't lose, right? So I'm going to jump over to banker. We got our $2 bet. That's where we were in the last sequence. So banker, come on. Following the leader. Okay, so it's the last time I mentioned it, but man, I was so frustrated by blowing through like $500. I hit the problem is I hit my stop loss and I didn't stop playing. Hit yourself in the head when that shit happens. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got a little player action here. So a little back and forth, but we're gonna stick to the strategy. We're gonna go to $4 and we're gonna bet player because player should be coming up. We're not in a pattern of player, banker, or anything like that. Gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize this dude was going to be here. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. It's loud for me. Come on, 5. Give me that 5. That's not a 5. What do we want? Another 4? Oh, banker. Okay. Now here's I'm so glad this is happening. Real live player, right? We're going to chill. Technically, banker, player, banker. Let's rebet on player. We're going to stay at the $4 mark. You could double up here, but again, I'm not a big fan of that. You got to maintain your bankroll. Saying that after I just lost 400. Fuck. Obviously, you can tell that hurt, man. It's still hurting. But I'm going to get through it. I guess because it's fresh. 5. Come on, give me a 10, baby. 10. Come on, 10. What the fuck's nuts? Alright, so... Alright, we're doing double make it. Where are we at? 4? Okay. We're at a $8 bet. $8. I'm not going to kill you. We're going to stick with the strategy. We're just going to stay with it. After 3 double ups, we wait, which is where we're at now. 2, 4, 8. Yeah. But we're going to get this 10 right. A tie. Interesting. Okay. Damn, I wanted that one. You can tell, right? Really wanted that win, but I'm going to wait, man. What is our current bet? $8? Okay, after that tie, sorry, my video cut off. After that tie, it went player. Interesting. And then it went tie again. So in ties, I mean, I guess you can play as well. I just, man, I don't know. I always kind of sit those out. It's funny, you always hear that ties never happen. Not that they never happen, but they're the worst, I guess, the worst, what's the word I'm looking for? The worst odds for you to play is by betting the tie. But dude, I see ties all day long. Look, 5 ties in this already. It's crazy. And this is cool, man, because like I said, sometimes you gotta just sit out. So Banker won that one. So here's a little pattern that I'm seeing, and I want to be careful here. Let's just bet 2 for argument's sake. 8, 9, 10. Then in our next bet will be 10. We got banker, player, banker, potentially player, but I feel like we get a banker round coming. Why do I feel that way? And here's why. We got a solid player run here, which we took advantage of, which was great. A little bit of chop. The highest one we've got is 2 bankers in a row, right? Oh, nice little 7. At least this is my theory anyway. So banker should, I don't want to say jump back in and take control, but it should be getting there, you know. So I'm gonna bet 4 here because our last bet was technically I should be betting 10, I think, but we're just gonna stick here and see what happens. Come on, 5. Come on, 5. I love that perfect 8. Or that perfect 9. That's good too. Come on, give me a 5. That'll work. That'll effing work. Now look, I know what you're saying. James, why are you betting so light? Honestly, because the last couple times I've bet big, I've gotten hammered. And honestly, like, this is real money, man. I withdraw from this account. Which leads me to my next point. I need that 23. Need is a strong. I need, yeah, that $2,300 balance because I need to take some money out. Nice. Oh, a tie. Damn. It's so funny, man. Baccarat is crazy. Just when you think, hell yeah, dude, I got it. Tie. So look, on ties, like I said, I sit back. However, again, Baccarat. I don't know if this is Baccarat rules, but Baccarat knowledge is that a tie does not break a streak. So banker could easily come back in and go another 5 times. That player run today, damn. That was crazy. You know what kills me sometimes too? Is that seeing an 8 come out. That is a beautiful number. And then a 3 coming next to it. Bro, throw me a 10. So player popped up. Broke that sequence. So we're going to do... Where were we in? Damn. Let's just stay with 2. My apologies. I think that should be a $4 bet, but whatever. I have noticed, and I'm sure a lot of you have noticed this as well. Damn, dude. When you're not talking and you're kind of playing in the background, not playing in the background, but just like playing, nice. You tend to do a little better sometimes. Player, we'll take that $4 one. So slowly grinding back. I have messed up my betting sequence a little bit because, let's just say $1. I think a couple of those bets should have either been 8. Actually, they should have. That one should have been 8. The other one should have been 10. That would have put us back to the 6:30 mark, but I messed that up. Sorry. Give me a 4. Oh, all right. All right, moving to banker. Pretty even. 15 to 11. Nothing too crazy here. Moving up the ladder slowly. Actually, let's just leave it at 2. I was gonna say let's do 3. Okay. Anything? Come on. A 2. Fucker. All right, so we're on a $2 bet, meaning our next bet is 4, but I want to hold off here for a second. Here's why. As we've discussed in the past, right? This looks like a little bit of a chop. Player, banker, player. Ooh, technically banker? At the end of the day, you really don't know. You can just make a probable, I was going to say assumption, but you got to be careful doing those because that'll crush you. So now look, we got a little chop happening, as we just talked about, right? Player, banker, player, banker. Let's go ahead and do. Oh, the next bet was $2. We'll do $2 because chops work really great until they don't. And as you can see, I realize I'm a little gun shy, man. Never good to gamble when you're under pressure. That's not a good recipe for success. All right, 2-3, 2-3. How about oh, that's not what I wanted to see. Banker. Okay, breaks. That's good though. Breaks the boop, 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 right? So now we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Oh. Got a little email I gotta respond to real quick, or at least take a look at. Oh, that's a scary feeling when you see that. Dude. Crushing me right now. Okay, okay, that's okay. It's okay. Player, so now we're on 10 on player. Crap. What is this thing? That hand earlier today, man. Damn, that was crazy. Okay. Come on, 10. It's funny when you... Okay, I'm going to sit this out because I am... the next bet's 20. So I'm going to just be cool. I'm going to see what's going on. You can't win them all, apparently. She's not smiling very much. Talk to me, Goose. Two versus 5. Banker, player, banker, banker. Okay, cool. So we're gonna slow bet this, right? We're gonna bet 10. And we're gonna bet 15. Yeah, 15. Got a little bit of a bankroll, so if we need to kind of keep doubling up, which I fucking hate, as you know. But banker should pull out here. Let's get a 9. Oh my gosh, James. Wow. So, shit. 15? All right. 30. Don't typically like to bet this high. Dude, did we start out with $1? Oh, that's pretty. Nice. I don't like getting up that high when you're doubling and shit. You know, like I just don't like that. So we're down 5 from the session. We're gonna stick with following. Remember, we're following the leader. There is a little pattern developing here. Let me just kind of call that out real quick. We got a banker, banker, player, player, and sometimes it'll go banker, banker, player, player, banker, banker, player, player. Not always, but just something to pay attention to when you're just kind of learning the game and you know what patterns happen. They happen all over the place, but nice. We'll take that. Okay. So we got 3 players in a row. We're gonna stick with player, man. What are we on, hand 41? Okay. I think usually there's about 10 more hands, roughly. But I think you get the gist of it. At this particular moment, I haven't been profitable on it, but it works. I say that as I'm losing, but... Okay, banker. So we got 3, banker. Okay, cool. We're gonna, what was that bet? 1? Right, let's go 3 on banker. Yeah, because we're following the leader. I was looking over here to see kind of, man, we need a banker run, dude. We haven't had a banker run this entire shoot. Like, let's get like 10 bankers in a row. Oh, another scary feeling for you. Oh, mother fudger. Oh, it's a tie. Ah. Tough hands today, man. So we're going to chill out because it's a tie. And man, it's weird. Some decks or some shoes are like this. A little bit of a slow grind. Playing kind of conservative right now, as you can see. 10, okay. 10 to 1. Ooh, player. Nice. So, again, choppy. And here's what I mean by that. Player, banker, player. Now, I know there's a tie there, but most of the time it doesn't break that sequence. So, technically, oh, shit. Technically, you should be betting on banker from that strategy. Is that going to happen? Psh, man, Baccarat is 50-50. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. Kind of with everything, right? Ooh, beautiful 8. Look at that. That's a natural 8, baby. All right, so following the strategy. We're following the leader. You could have... Oh, we got a new dealer coming in. Right on, right on. Okay. Okay, we're doing 5 on player because we're following the leader. Come on, 10. Come on, 0. Nice. Going to 0, but you got the point. All right, man. So look, we're going to follow the lead. I know that we're going back down to our original bet. 3 players. Got to stick with the strategy, man. It's worked so far. Players are the only side that has literally just been... Now, when you get those shoes, which you're going to get sometimes, where they are just like full-on streaky, man, you can do so well. And this strategy does really well in that, right? Streaks. You know, without streaks, you kind of, you do okay. Actually, you don't do okay. This is more of a streak, what's the word I'm looking for? Streak strategy? Damn, that's hard to say. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to sit this one out. We're on hand 47. Like I said, typically you're looking at 51, roughly. I want to make sure we play this whole shoe together. Ah, damn it. I didn't get in. So, banker broke that four player streak, which was perfect, right? Oh, and now, again, goes back to the... this system works really well with streaks, but when there's chopping, you want to pay attention to that. So look, player, banker, player. You've seen this a few times, right? Player, banker, player, banker. Typically, you'll see it anywhere between 3 to 5 times of a chop. Now, granted, I have seen it where it just ran these whole 2, like 12 in a row. It's rare. It's funny. You hear a lot of things that are like, hey, that's rare in Baccarat, or that's rare in Roulette. And man, I see those all the time, so I don't know how rare it is. I guess, oh, that's pretty. Just like what we talked about. Player, banker, right? Technically, you're supposed to play banker at this point. Or, I'm sorry, player. So we got our win back. Kind of flat, really. What do we got here? Player. All right. 5. Okay. Banker. Okay, so that broke the player banker pattern. And now, I hate playing such late in the. You know what? I'm just gonna chill and we're gonna talk. And here's why. When you're this late in the shoe, I don't know, man. You got to be a little careful. Oh shit! I guess I am gonna have to play. You got to be a little careful because the shoe's about to end and you're gonna run out of the patterns, if you will. Now, some would say, no, it doesn't matter, James. With that said, that was double 4. 5, 4. Technically, when you're looking towards the end of the shoe, perfect example. Look what we got here. We're on hand 51. We got 25 players and 20 bankers. Prior to what I was just about to say, we only had 19 bankers. Towards the end of this shoe, it's going to be pretty close. 22 to 28, 25 to 28 rather. So my expectation is that this little streak is going to continue for at least one more, maybe 2. But we may run out of cards before then. And I'm just talking, look, it may not happen, but you can kind of see what I'm referring to, right? One, two, three, 4 bankers in a row, 21 to 25. It's getting ready to catch up type scenario. I may get kicked off this not accidentally, but I may get kicked off this because I'm not betting. But yeah, man, check it out. There cannot be that. I feel like it's like right there. The little yellow card that they're going to pull out. Like, how many hands could there possibly be left? That bread broke. Nice. Okay, cool. So not too shabby, right? Hey guys, that was fun. I know there's only a couple more coming, or a couple more hands in this particular shoe, but I'm going to wait, play a new shoe, and kind of start from there. But again, really appreciate you guys subscribing. Love the comments. Please, send those to me. And if you have any questions or if you just want to email me, the email is vegasjayschannel@gmail.com. That's vegasjayschannel@gmail.com. Hope you guys have a great day. Vegas Jay out, and I'll see you tomorrow.